What's up there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Knobjunk, and this is a new segment of mine called Mug My Mug. Mug My Mug. No, Mug My Mug. Mug My Mug. And the purpose of this is because I'm a World of Warcraft player, and I just noticed that Trial of Style is coming up in a few days. And for you guys that want to participate in that, like myself, either if you're new to the game or a veteran of the game, I'm gonna show you where to get some awesome transmogrifications. What I use personally, I'm gonna show you where to, what it is and where to get them. So without any further ado, let's get started. No, don't get scared because you can't see my face like all the other videos. Here we go. So to get this excellent transmog salty, you'll see why it's called salty in a few minutes. You gotta start off with your having your hidden helm, and your hidden helm is acquired by. I'm kidding. Hidden helm is an option. Everyone can do that. Just have your helm hidden. But for the shoulders, which are the War Master's Pauldrons, War Master's Pauldrons is obtained by the quest Trolls, Ogres, Orcs. Oh my! And that quest is here in Blackrock Spire. And to get there, you gotta go up through here. Up through right here, and if you don't have flying mount, you can always follow the chain or get a bro of yours to fly you up there. The War Master's Pauldrons are not the only design, or you can get the same shoulder design from another way, but for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna show you where to get them here. In Lower Blackrock Spires, you'll talk to this guy, Akride, Scarshield Legion, and he has the quest Trolls, Ogres, and Orcs. Oh my! Low level. And here you see War Master Pauldrons drop, and it's the exact same version I'm using for this transmog. So that's where you get the shoulders. Just do the quest and you'll get the shoulders. Easy as pie, right? Another way you can do it is by going back to Skullamounts and killing Dark Master Gandling in normal, which is easy for you if you're 110. And that is the Vigor Steel Spaulders, Spaulders, and it's the exact same model of the shoulders you get from this quest. So you have two opportunities to get this shoulder transmog. Onto the cloak. The cloak is Rage Maw's hide, and Rage Maw's hide drops from, you guessed it, Rage Maw, which is in here. If you go from Ildar's Stand to this cave right here, and here's Rage Maw, and he drops this cloak you need for the transmog I'm talking about. Let's just kill him really quick. He might not drop it because I might have gotten this on my warrior already. So, but let's see. Yeah, Rage Maw side. There you go. Drops from Rage Maw, of course. Another opportunity you can do for this transmog is you can choose not to show your cloak. Then you can show off that polygonal cute butt of yours instead, and I'm guessing the judges who are players in the Trial of Style will dig that. So that's the cloak for you. You can choose to get it. If you do, every class can wear this. It's a cloak, but for the purpose of this video, warrior or plate user, and this transmog salty. And that's it. That's where you get the cloak, Rage Maw's hide. You can choose not to have it. That's your choice, but for my transmog, I use it because I think it goes in style with the other pieces in this transmog. On to the chest. The chest piece is the reason I call this transmogrification salty. It's the saltstone surcoat I'm using for this transmogrification. There are three ways to get this model. The first one, which is the easiest one, but also the most expensive one, is to go to the auction house, type in stone, sir, and you'll get that. And right now on this server, which is Sylvanas, it goes for 18,000 gold, which is kind of expensive for this. Another way, the way I did it, is by farming in Blackrock Depths, the Ring of Law. That's Carapace of the Anub Shia, which is dropped from Anub Shia in the Ring of Law boss encounter in Blackrock Depths. The third way you can get this transmog model is by farming trash mobs in Dire Maul, and you can get the Saltstone Surcoat, which can drop from either of those elite mobs. So that's how you get this Saltstone chest model most easiest way is just to buy it off the auction house, depending on your server. It might be expensive on role-playing servers. It might be very expensive on a server like Sylvanas, which is a PvP realm. It goes for about 18,000. The easiest way, which I said, is to farm Ring of Law boss encounter in Blackrock Depths and get the boss called Anub'Shia. And that, as you can see, is the same model as the Saltstone. Or you can farm elite mobs in the Dire Maul dungeon. So that's how you get the chest. Bracers aren't really that important because you can't see it under the gloves on this particular transmog. But let's go on to the gloves. Next one up in Salty, we got the gloves Gauntlet of the Golden Thorn, which is dropped in Dragon Soul Heroic. On Spine of Deathwing. The way you get there, you gotta be above level 100 and, to solo this instant, but if you get a friend that is high level, then it should be easy. Especially as 2. You enter Caverns of Time, immediately you turn to the right, and you go to, I'm just gonna fly there. You go into Dragon Soul, and these gloves drop from, as I said, Spine of Deathwing on Heroic mode. Gauntlet of the Golden Thorn. And that it's part of the Paladin tier model. I like these gloves because the model is kind of it just fits with the entire transmog, at least in my opinion. But if you don't want to do Heroic Spine of Deathwing, then you can always go and get the Saltstone Gauntlets, which you can buy off the auction house for about 4,000 gold. It's the Saltstone set is highly popular, but I'm trying to make a transmog that doesn't involve you spending a lot of gold looking for Saltstone pieces. So I recommend Spine of Deathwing on Heroic mode in Caverns of Time for this transmog set. It's not that hard, but it is a drop rate, and there are no other models like it. But as I said, you could go for the Saltstone Gauntlets, which you can buy off the auction house if you have some bucks on ya. And the belt is just hidden because the pants looks great by itself, so you don't really need a belt. So I'm just gonna move right on to the leggings. Well, next up was the leggings, which are the Cenarian Thicket leg plates, and to get this item you gotta go back into good old the Burning Crusade, and you gotta get this. This item is a quest reward part of a quest chain that starts here. What's wrong at Cenarian Thicket, which sends you to Terakar Forest and to Allergen's Stronghold or Stormbreaker's Keep, depending on if you are Horde or Alliance. This quest is available to both factions, but for the purpose of this video, it's Alliance. You pick up this quest, you go into the Terakar Forest. This is a 6-part quest that starts here in Sangarmarsh in the Firefly Tavern, sends you to Allergen's Stronghold, and you just follow the quest chain from there. And that, in the end, will reward you with Cenarian Thicket leg plates. And as I said, this video is about getting these at cheapest way possible. This transmog leg plates can also be obtained by, it's the same model as the Saltstone set. You can get the same model as this one, which is called Saltstone Chain Leggings or something like that. But the easiest and the cheapest way to do it is to go to Sangarmarsh, get friendly with Cenarian Expedition, which is not hard at all, talk with Lethin Moonfire, and get the quest chain that sends you to Terakar Forest, and you just follow the quest chain from there. And this is the cheapest way to do it, and the best way to do it in my opinion. So, do that. Just do it. Next part is Boots! Oh, he's just level 6. I'm kidding. I'm not a douche. Anyway, moving on. Alright, next piece and the final piece for the armor is the Saltstone Sabuttons. And yeah, it's the same model as Saltstone Surcoat, but I I had these, which I think look better, but they are unfortunately not obtainable anymore. They were from a quest in Rage Ridge Cliffs or whatever for Alliance. So I guess it's better to go with the Saltstone Sabatons, which I also have, and is a little bit. I think these looks better personally, but these ones are the same color scheme as the legs and yeah, the whole armor. And the way you get those is by the same means as the chest. Go here, Saltstone, yeah, just bought them, Saltstone Sabatons, which are not really that expensive right now. You can afford that by, yeah, you can afford it per period. On role-playing servers like Argent Dawn, they are very expensive because it's a role-playing server. But if you're on a server like Sylvanas or any other PvP or PvE realm, then you can get these for about 1,000. I bet 2,000 maybe. Other ways you can get this, just like the last one, there's no boss that drops this, but you can grind elite mobs in Dire Maul because that's where the Saltstone set will drop usually. So if you want to sell these for yourself too, you can grind Dire Maul for this set, which I did plenty of times and gained a lot on it. I'm gonna move on to weapons, and there are a lot of weapon choices you can go with that looks awesome. Alright guys, the final touches to this salty appearance is the weapons, which are, I'm using Armageddon, and Armageddon drops for in Naxxramas, which you gotta go to Northrend, and you gotta go to Dragonblight, and then you gotta go to Naxxramas 25-man version of Naxxramas, and the blade will drop. Most of the time, it has a quite high drop rate, and it will drop from 25 player from the 4 horsemen. Armageddon. And that's how you get Armageddon. There are a lot of other weapons that pairs nicely with this set. You can always use... I know I also like to use Shalom Doom, the Axe of Unmaking, which looks good. I think it looks very good. So yeah. Looks good on your back, looks good equipped. And that one, you can get this from Cataclysm, and then you go to the Bastion of Twilight, and you go kill Cho'Gall, and you'll get this axe. The Bastion of Twilight is located in Eastern Kingdoms, in Twilight Highlands. And the Bastion of Twilight is right here. You gotta have a flying mount to get there, but that's no problem nowadays. Bring a friend with you. It drops on normal or heroic. Know if you have, yeah, same color scheme, drops from heroic, but I use Armageddon usually, which is an easier drop rate and you can solo it. And that's basically it for my Saltstone set. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, my first World of Warcraft video in my new segment Mog My Mug. I got a lot of other transmog sets which I can go through if you guys want to. If you guys enjoy this video, then please let me know and I'll do more of them for plate, for mail, for cloth, for leather. Either way, get going and grind this stuff for yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave a comment if you like this. Like if you like the video, you know the usual drill. I hope you enjoy this new content. I will do more if you do like it. Bring me requests. And this was the easy way to get the salty set. So, all that concluded. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Knobjunk out.